So in this video, we are going to learn how to add cancelled Shopify order details in MongoDB. Let's say you have created your e-commerce store using Shopify and you want that whenever a customer or you cancel any order on your Shopify store, you want to add the details of the same cancelled order in your MongoDB database. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. In this automation, as an order will be cancelled in our Shopify store, automatically the details of the same order will be added with the customer details in our MongoDB database. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my Shopify account. Now I want that whenever an order is cancelled by me or the customer on my Shopify account, I want to basically add the details of that cancelled order in my MongoDB database into a specific collection. Now to do this, we have to connect our Shopify account with MongoDB, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to connect both of these platforms. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as Shopify to MongoDB. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. Then just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as we click on Create, here you can see a workflow is open in front of us. In this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with the trigger step. Now the idea here is first we have to connect our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever we cancel a new order or the customer cancelled a new order, whenever an order is cancelled in our Shopify store, automatically the details of the same cancelled order will be received inside Pabbly Connect. So now for that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the details of that customer and the order to MongoDB and add that data as a record in our MongoDB database. So let's see how it is done. Here in the trigger step, in Choose App, search for Shopify. Select Shopify version 2. After that, here in trigger event from this drop down, select the trigger event as order cancelled. After selecting a trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we have to add this webhook URL in our Shopify account to make this connection. And to add this webhook URL in our Shopify account, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to our Shopify account. After coming to Shopify account, from the left sidebar, go to settings, and under settings, we have to go to notification. After coming to notifications, here you can see this option of webhooks. Click on webhooks and then click on this create webhook button. Then after that, here in this drop down of event from this dialog box, select the event as order cancellation. So select this particular event because we want Shopify to send the data whenever an order is cancelled to this webhook URL. Then in format, select JSON, and here in the field of URL, as you can guess, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which Pabbly Connect gave us. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL, here it is asking us for the webhook API version. So from this drop down, select the latest version and click on save. And as you click on save, here you can see this webhook is now added in our Shopify account. Now whenever an order will be cancelled in our Shopify's account, automatically the details of that same cancelled order will be received inside Pabbly Connect. Now here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, it is showing us waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a cancelled order from our Shopify store. So let's do it. I'll go to my Shopify account and here from the order section, let's say I'm going to cancel this particular order. So I'll just open this order over here. And after opening this order over here, we are going to cancel this particular order. So let's click on more actions and cancel order. Then here I'm going to cancel this order now and click on this cancel order button. Now here you can see that just now this particular order is cancelled in our Shopify account. And as we cancel this order, you will see instantly within seconds, the details of the same cancelled order will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And yes, here in our Pabbly Connect workflow, you can see we have received a response. And in this response, you can see the details of the exact same order. Here you can see the total price, the total amount of this order which is cancelled. We'll scroll down further and you can see rest of the details of this exact same order as well. Like we'll scroll down further and you can see the address of the customer, that what is the address customer has entered while placing the order. We have the name of the customer. Then after that, we have a separate response of first name and last name. Then we have the mobile number of the customer over here, and then also the customer email address and rest of the details. So in this way, if you scroll down, you can see all the details. Also, you can see that here we have the details of the product, the name of the product which the customer has ordered, also the quantity, the product price, and all of that. So in this way, you can see that we have basically received the details of a cancelled order from Shopify in our Pabbly Connect workflow. After receiving these details, what we want to do, we want to add the details of the customer who has cancelled the order with the details of the order, like the product name, quantity, and total price. For that, we will scroll down, come to this action step, and here in Choose App, we have to search for MongoDB because we want to add the data in our MongoDB database. After that, here in action event from this drop down, select the action event as create record, click on connect, and select add new connection. Now here, we have to connect our MongoDB account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the connection string of our MongoDB account. Now you must be thinking how you will get this connection string. So to get it, just go to your MongoDB account. After coming to your MongoDB account, from the left sidebar, we have to go to Network Access. Under Network Access, click on this Add IP address button, select your Add Current IP, and click on Confirm. So before connecting our MongoDB account with Pabbly Connect, first we have to add the IP address of our current system, of our current computer on which we are working right now. So here you can see that just now this particular IP address is adding over here, and as it is added and active, we can proceed, and it is done. After adding the IP address, go to this cluster section for the project which you have created in MongoDB, and then go to Connect. After clicking on Connect button, this pop-up window will appear. We have to go to Drivers, and under Drivers, if we scroll down, here you can see the connection string. We have to copy this exact same connection string from here, go to Pabbly Connect, and paste it over here. Now here in this connection string, you can see in the help text, it is mentioned that we have to enter the username, password, and the database name. So in the username in this connection string is already entered over here. Let me just enter the password over here. So after username, after a colon, we have to enter the password. And after that, here after .NET/ and before this question mark, as it is mentioned in the help text below, we have to enter the name of the database in our MongoDB account in which we want to add the details. So I have created a database named as Shopify in my MongoDB account. I'll just go to this browse collection section, and after that here you can see the database of Shopify. So this is the particular database, and this is the particular collection in which we want to enter the details. So we have to enter the name of this exact same database in which we want to add the data. So let's add the database name in the connection string. After entering the username, password, and database name in the connection string, just click on Save. And as we click on Save, here you can see our MongoDB account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making the connection, it is asking us for the collection name. So it is most likely possible that into a single database, you might have created multiple collections over here. In which particular collection we want to add the details of the cancelled order. We have to enter that. So the name of my collection is cancelled order. So I'm going to enter the exact same collection name over here. Then we have two options. Either you can create a custom JSON body as per your requirement to basically add these details in our MongoDB database, or you can enter the custom data by entering or creating some values first and then putting in the data in those fields or those keys. So we are going to use this custom data method. For this, what we are going to do, we will just turn this mapping button on and clear the default response. And all the details of the cancelled order from Shopify you want to add in MongoDB, first we are going to create some labels. We are going to create some keys for those fields, for those data. Like we want to add the name of the customer, so I'll write name. Then after a comma, we are going to write the next key, that is email. I want to add the email address of the customer. Then I also want to add the mobile number of the customer, so I'll write mobile number. So in this way, we are going to enter the details which we want to add in MongoDB. And whatever labels, whatever keys we are going to enter separated by comma over here, all of those keys will be added as fields after this. After name, email, and mobile number, I want to enter the product name, order ID. Then we want to add total price. And before that, we want to add the quantity. quantity, and total price. So these are the details of the cancelled order I want to add in my MongoDB database. If you want to add some more details like the address and all of that, by separating it with commas, you can basically enter multiple labels. Now, after adding these details, you can see that as we click outside this box, all of these keys are added as fields below that. So all the keys which we have created over here, entered over here, separated by comma, all of these keys are added as fields. Now, one by one, the details of the cancelled order which we have received from Shopify in the trigger step, one by one, we have to basically add those details into their respective field in this MongoDB action step. And to add the trigger step responses in the action step, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field of name, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from Shopify of a cancelled order. Out of all of these responses, we are going to search for the response of the name of the customer over here, and then we are going to map it over here. Then it is asking us for the email, so let's search for the response of email and map the customer email too. Then we are going to map the mobile number, so I'll just search for the response of mobile number and map it. Then it is asking us for the product name, so I'll just search for the item name over here, item name. And we are going to map the response of the product title, the product name as well, which the customer has ordered. Then it is asking us for the order ID. So I'll just search for the response of ID over here. And let's map the response of the order ID too. This is the order ID. Then it is asking us for the quantity. So let's search for the response of quantity and the total price. So in this way, all the details of a new cancelled order, the cancelled order which we have received from Shopify in the trigger step, one by one, we have mapped all of those details into the respective field. After mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we are going to receive some response over here. And the response is received. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the details of the cancelled order which we have received from Shopify, are now added as a new record in MongoDB. So let's check it. We'll go to a MongoDB database and refresh this page once. And yes, here you can see that in the same database of Shopify and in the same collection of cancelled order, a new record is added. And in this record, you can see the details of the exact same cancelled order which was cancelled on our Shopify account. So this means this Pabbly Connect automation is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once. For that, I'll go back to my Shopify account, go to the orders section, and we are going to cancel another order. So I have this order of a customer named as test user. We are going to cancel this order as well. Cancel order, and as we cancel this order, we will see instantly within seconds, the details of this exact same order will be added in our MongoDB database as a new record. So name of the customer was test user, the name of the product was AI powered workflow automation, and the quantity was 1. The total price of this order was 5,999, and this is the email address of the customer. Now we are going to basically check our MongoDB database. We'll just come here, refresh our MongoDB database once. And yes, here you can see that just now a new record is added into the same database, and these are the details of the exact same order which we have cancelled just now. We have the name of the same customer, we have the email address, mobile number, the same product name, order ID, quantity, and the same total price too. So in this way, we have tested this automation and it is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.